Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's episode we're going to be attempting the Suspension is Murder challenge, as well as ticking off a few other challenges along the way. So in order for us to get Rengan and the Maelstrom to meet, we have to take out Vanya Shah, so that's where we're going to head first.
47. This is one of the Mumbai chawls. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into.
So what we need to do is head around behind the railway station. So if you just continue past the railway station along this kind of river area, we can just climb in, or climb over a train car and head in that way. Alright, so we're here, finally. So we want to jump up here and then jump up the train car and drop down the other side. Now we're going to want to climb up this drain pipe and just be aware that there is a guard at the top of this drain pipe. So don't get all hasty and jump straight over. Just make sure he's not there before you do. Yeah, so he's standing there. It's going to turn around and we can just jump over. Next thing we need to do is grab ourselves one of these disguises. There's a group of guys up here. They're all wearing the same disguise. It's like a guard. So we're just going to grab this disguise so we can move around this area relatively easily. Nice mechanic there of pulling these guys over cover. I always forget about that. Make sure you pick up his weapon as well, because if the guards spot that, that'll screw up their rotation. So we'll just hide this guy's body, and then we will pop on his disguise. And then we need to go and get ourselves a wrench. Now, one of these guys is an enforcer, so just be aware of that. But otherwise, you're pretty much safe in the train yard. So we just need to tail these guys for a little bit, and inside the shed directly in front of us there's going to be a wrench, so we just need to grab that. Alright, they've turned away, so we can grab the wrench now. And then again we just need to follow them. Shouldn't take them too much longer to do their little loop. Alright, so they're walking past a water tower just in front of them. What you need to do is just interact with the water tower, and that will increase the pressure in Vanya Shah's little meditation area. Alright, so that will get you the Steamin challenge. Now we need to do is just climb down this ladder, and we need to tamper with the actual valve on the bath. So again, head into the shrubs directly in front of you and just crouch there. And again, another good mechanic of this is if you're crouching and you interact with something, you actually continue to crouch while you do it, so no one will see you, even though this is an illegal action. Even if there's people around, it won't matter. So what we need to do is we just need to wait here until Vanya's finished her conversation, and she's going to wander over, so we'll come back when she's here. After about a minute and a half, she arrives, and her assistant tells her that she can now use her meditation pond. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until she is actually in there, and then we're just going to tamper with making sure that you're crouched. So we'll just do that now.
Nicely done.
And now we just leave out the door right behind us. So that's just going to play out by itself. We're going to get a picture-in-picture when Vanya Shah actually dies. And if we just leave the way we came in, now we can go and force... There we go. Boom.
Confirmed kill
Vanya
on
Shah
Shah
is down.
Excellent work, 47.
So now we can go and force
No rest
a
for the
meeting
wicked, however.
between
On to the next one.
Rengen and the Maelstrom. So there is a rival assassin in town, and he's been given a job, funnily enough, by both of them, by Vanya Shah and Dawood, to take each other out. But at the moment he's focusing on Dawood, so what we need to do is we just need to go and stop him from actually taking out Dawood. So we're going to head to the apartment building right now, and we're just going to head to the top floor. This map is so very big, and it's just a labyrinth of winding corridors. I get confused and I get lost quite a lot. So we just continue to carry on going up through this blue door and carry on going up another set of stairs. The Maelstrom, the Kashmirian is up here. We just need to take him out.
We have a rival assassin in Mumbai, and he's training his sights.
He's going to drop a dongle.
By the looks
So just pick that up.
I'd say we're dealing with
And also you can pick up his apartment key, so you don't have to jump in through the window like a regular cat burglar. But we're going to do that because who likes using doors when you can use a window? So if you head around to the left and past the stairs that we came up, we're going to head into the Kashmirian's little apartment. And the computer is just on the ironing board in front of us.
It appears the Kashmirian is using this room as a base of
Interact
operations.
with that.
Let's see what he's up to in here.
And now we can go and
47.
force that meeting.
Get this. Information on the Kashmirian's laptop indicates that Dawood Rangan hired him to kill Vanya Shah. Well, with her already eliminated, perhaps you should call Rangan and let him know the contract is fulfilled.
Well, Diana, we're going to do just that. So we need to head downstairs out onto the main street and find ourselves a payphone to call Dawood. Oh, actually, when Vanya Shah was killed, we also got the Me Time challenge as well. So that's another one ticked off. So there's a phone directly in front of us. We'll call Rengen, and that will get us another challenge. I think it's No You Hang Up. I think that's what it's called.
Rangan speaking. The Queen has been toppled. Oh, I understand. Good. Good. I will need to make some arrangements then. I'll transfer the rest of the money to you as we agreed.
I can also handle cash. Maybe a quick exchange.
No, I cannot risk being seen with you before I... well, I need to talk to someone first. Regardless, you did your job, and that is that. You'll get your money. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Great. So that's now
47?
bringing the
Rangan is
Maelstrom
making
and
another
Rengen together. No, You Hang Up. That is what it was called.
He's talking
So now
to
what
the
we need to
Maelstrom.
do is
Hang
go
on.
to the
We're meeting up
construction
near
site.
Rangan's tower.
So
There's a
we're
barge
back
near a
to
big
pretty
crane.
much where we started.
This is your chance, 47.
Rengen's apartment building is directly in front of us. We're just going to head down the right hand side of that to the construction yard. And just be aware that once you head through these gates in front of us, it is a trespassing area. And there are a few guards wandering around, so just make sure that you keep out of sight. We'll take out this guy. If you press B, you can actually hug the wall and do a corner takedown on this gentleman. If you head into this green construction crate, there's going to be a computer. Interact with that, you now have control of the crane. And now we just need to move this giant tube over the barge to where they are going to meet. Now there's a gap where their stuff isn't, so there's concrete poles and pillars and boxes and crates and tubes and all that kind of stuff. So if you just suspend your giant payload over the top of that gap, we can now just wait. Now I'm going to make a save and I'd suggest you make a save just in case you miss, because it's quite a lot to go through in order to just miss here. So now we just need to wait for them to arrive. So I'm going to cut to when they're here. After about 30 seconds, you can see that they each arrive from different angles. Once they're both standing underneath your payload, just press Y to release.
47. Rangan is
If for
meeting
whatever
someone on the
reason
barge
you
near the
miss,
tower.
just
believe it's-
reload.
Yes.
And
it's
that's the
mail
challenge
stream.
complete.
Now's
So
your shot.
guys, like always, thank
Showing
you
off
so
again,
much for
47.
coming to hang out with me
David
today. I
Rangan,
really
Wazir
appreciate it.
Kale,
And we'll catch
the
you all
mail
next
stream.
time.
Confirmed
Ciao.
date. Excellent work. Mission completed. Time to find an exit.